Welcome to Lore episode 110, everybody. Welcome back. This week we're JP-less, but on the upside, he's wearing the Bucky shirt again. It's been a couple weeks where he wasn't wearing that.
How do you know if
he? Look at that smile.
How do you know if he wasn't wearing it under his sweater?
He could have been. You never know. He was wearing the Moxie sweater.
Oh yeah, that he he got on a whim when you guys visited in Maine.
Mm-hmm. I still missed out on trying the Moxie. Never got to try it.
Rotten bubblegum. That's what it tastes like.
I like it.
Do you?
I like bubblegum. I don't know about rotten.
I'll send you a fucking box, dude.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to me. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll send you a fucking box. Whatever,
I'll get you my new address. Sounds like a plan.
Perfect.
You, sir.
Yeah.
Shake on that one.
I got you.
Excellent.
I'll get you a fucking case of it, and you can put them wherever you put the rest of your CZs. Right?
In the fridge. That's where the CZs are, so I can drink them.
You don't have the boxes anymore. It's like underneath your desk or whatever. Where did you have that?
No, that was in my kitchen where I had a bunch of boxes. But I did have a mini fridge in the old setup. I no longer have that. It's not here anymore. Ooh. Let me dig through my trash.
You legitimately got me addicted at this point.
I just drank that 30 minutes ago, bro. And a Mountain Dew as well.
Oh, man, you could have fooled me. I thought that was a vault.
yeah, it kind of looks like the vault.
I'm drinking.
I think it's great.
I'm drinking myself.
Nice, another zero sugar. Glad I got you on the CZ train, though, Jason. I'm glad to spread my influence.
It's all about that cherry to me, man.
Yeah, man, with that
cherry.
Oh man, CZC. I started saying like a fucking DC, bro. I need a DC. Sometimes a DC
Diet
just
Coke?
hits with whatever I'm eating. Sometimes if I have like a sandwich and I'm just like, if it's a toasted sandwich, I need a DC with it, low key.
Why?
Nice.
Why does that hit differently? And the DC just feels like that's what
it's
you
the
need.
very specific, disgusting flavor of Diet Coke. It's like a cigarette. It's like a cigarette, right? It's like it's a very specific, disgusting aspartame fake sugar. What is it? What are they using that versus the sweetener that they use in fucking Coke Zero? What's the sweetener that they use in this shit? You know, is it stevia? Like, what do they do? I don't know.
My eyes aren't good enough for this text. Can I turn the frickin' flashlight on?
But yeah. No, I was gonna say like there's a vast difference in the flavors. There is. I had someone in my chat tell me that he can't tell the difference between Diet Coke and regular, and I'm like, that's the most.
This one.
I was like, that is the most glaring.
It just tastes different. Like it's the other sweeteners because Coke Zero, the modern rendition of Coke Zero is not what it used to be. It used to be like ass.
Nope.
Now it's good.
It used to be ass.
Now it's good, and like same thing with every other like diet versus zero sugar soda, like Dr. Pepper in particular. Dr. Pepper
DPZ
original is
fire.
delicious. A diet Dr. Pepper is delicious in a different way, but a zero sugar Dr. Pepper, that's very close to the original Dr. Pepper. Like if you put both of them side by side, I might not be able to tell the difference. It's really close.
You think that's
my eyes checked.
Do you think
what
that's
the
how?
Fuck, man?
Do you think that's how parents felt with Guitar Hero and Guitar Praise?
No.
Like they put them side by side, you know, it's like the same thing.
No.
Except my son's not listening to the devil's music.
Maybe grandmas who are like, what? It's a video game on the screen. He's playing his Nintendo.
Grandma, this game fucking sucks.
Don't you dare say that ever
Worship
again.
Jesus,
We're going back to
This
church.
game
Oh my God, this
sucks.
is 2 weeks in a row we're talking about religion. All right, politics, AI.
Nope.
No,
We're doing it again.
No, it's over.
Hey,
It's over.
listen. Okay, this is early enough into the episode where I know like a lot of people are still listening. I did say this on stream. I was like, if there's anything that I'd rather like never talk about ever, it's fucking AI. It's like, bro, I get it. I get it. I know there's a lot of listeners too that are just like, stop talking about AI. It's like, you know, eventually it blows up to where we do have to talk about it. But
Yeah.
I just want to be clear. It's like, if there's anything that I would rather not talk about, it's like, yeah. But
I don't want to talk about it either.
That makes
But
sense.
for whatever reason, last week it just for whatever reason, like in popular
It ramped
media,
up.
it just hit a fever pitch for whatever reason. There were so many different things going on, so many like negative like ad campaigns that like got taken down. The McDonald's one I'm thinking of, it's like I don't know why. It just all kind of it was all at the same time. It was a time and place thing.
Well,
it's over now.
I think it's a good time to segue because didn't you talk about like helping your brother like troubleshoot his
Yes.
his
Oh
PC
my God.
stuff?
I was telling these guys about this before the show started. That I spent a good chunk of my day yesterday and a little bit of this morning helping my brother solve an issue he's been having with his computer. So context. I built a new computer last year, almost exactly a year ago. It was December of 2024. I got 9800X3D in there. I got an X870E motherboard, DDR5 RAM, 64 gigs, blah, blah, blah. My brother built a PC right around the same time as me. For whatever reason, it just happens. He didn't plan that out. It just so happens to be like we're on like a 4-year cycle where we build a PC, and then it's like 4 years later, it's like, it's about time. So we both ended up building a new PC. Neither of us bought a new GPU. We're still using our old 3080s. I have a Launch Edition Founders Edition 3080 in my computer because I got it like day one as soon as they were released because I was due for an upgrade 5 years ago when it came out. It's been 5 years already, by the way. So I got that right away. My brother got one like a couple months later, but regardless, we're both on a new PC, old GPU. After he built this new PC, he started having a couple issues with a couple certain games, like the more intensive games, like a Cyberpunk. It happens pretty frequently where he'll be playing for sometimes 2 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, and the PC will just black screen, fans will ramp up to 100% speed. No idea why. It just happens randomly. If he's in a Discord call with somebody, the person on the other end can hear the fans ramp up, like the Discord is still active, like the microphone is still being transmitted for like 5 seconds and it cuts out. So like that was the big tell to me. It's like, this is not hardware, this is software. Something's going wrong here. Because if it was like hardware failing and the computer shutting off somehow or like reaching some sort of failure state, the Discord wouldn't keep going. Like they wouldn't be able to know that. So I spent so long updating every driver, updating the BIOS, doing a DDU on the GPU drivers to get rid of every old piece of driver thing.
Usually
card.
DDU would be like the fucking kill shot.
Yeah, and that was what I saved for. It was almost last. Like that was like the last software based thing pretty much that I did. It's like, okay, if nothing else worked, fuck it. Everything is gone for display drivers.
Windows.
Starting fresh. Oh, that's the thing. He did a fresh Windows install like 2 months ago. Like this is happening before a Windows install and after a Windows install. So that was not part of the options here, as far as I'm concerned. Man. So what I ended up doing, since we both have the same graphics card, essentially, I drove back to my place, grabbed my GPU and my RAM just in case, because who the fuck knows? And then I put my GPU into his computer. Stopped happening. So it's not software.
No!
It isn't software at all. It's the GPU itself. And
that sucks so bad.
What I ended up determining was the issue after a long time fucking around with this stuff is that it's just getting overvolted somehow. Like the GPU cannot handle its rated power levels that it's meant to. Like the game is saying, I need more power right now, and the GPU is like, okay. And then it kills itself because it was over, it was giving too much voltage than it could. So all we did was go into MSI Afterburner, bring the voltage percent down to 85. We're good. That's all I had to do. Just drag a slider down and we're good. It's fine for the most of things that he does. It's pretty rare. Like, for some reason, it doesn't happen when he plays Tarkov ever. It happens sometimes in CS2, all the time in Rocket League.
I had this problem too, but now I think it's just down to my Windows install or something. But when I first got all this new shit set up in September, I think it was September or late August or something. But it was asking for, it was like, oh, my GPU was like getting overclocked or whatever. And it couldn't do it. It was like my AMD was like asking too much of my GPU, and so it was crashing and failing. I was like, please no. Please no. I just built this thing. And so, I mean, it turns out this is extremely common. They're like, hey, go into AMD Adrenaline and fucking just crank this number down. And I was like, surely it's not that simple. But it was that simple. But then you also have times where my GPU crashes because there's too many things that are happening on screen. I think just my Windows install is fucked, so I need to get off my ass and just do that. That's the only time shit crashes now.
I hate doing
this was happening. Yeah, no. The things that I'm not looking forward to is my necessities. So fucking Vegas Pro. I have to go reinstall that from Humble Bundle. Hopefully it'll
find your key.
Hopefully it will let me do it, because the last time I had Vegas, it said it was only a couple time use to using the code. But I mean, whatever, man. And then Photoshop is fine because I could just go on the internet and go to Photo PEA. There's online Photoshop. So if you want to just use Photoshop, all the functions there.
Or you can go to Adobe and purchase your $60 a month subscription.
I don't want to do that.
That's what I definitely do.
You definitely do that? For sure?
Mm-hmm.
Show me.
No, I can't.
Show me the receipt. Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
I did have a subscription for that when I was in college because the college gave me a big discount. It was like $15 a month.
Hey,
see,
I
that's
know
affordable.
Your favorite subject in the world. Adobe did make Photoshop free to anyone who wants to use it through ChatGPT.
Oh my God, I saw that. You can use Photoshop for free.
Go ahead.
If you're in
Go
ChatGPT.
ahead. Don't even talk about it.
We're moving
So
past
there's
it.
actually this new cool shit that I saw on my feed earlier today. Rock Band Unplugged fans.
Yes.
You can now eat properly. You can actually eat without jumping through. You can eat the game. It's delicious. No, I've actually been searching for the GitHub for this because this is like a very new development. Shout out Lizix, who put me onto this in the Milo Hacks Discord and also posted a tweet on Zwitter about it. So he actually converted No Regrets by No Authority. Authority Zero, sorry. No Regrets by Authority Zero. So that free Rock Band DLC from the
one of the best songs in that whole pack,
2.
by the way.
Yeah, it's so good. Next to I'm Gone, I'm Going by Leslie Roy. What was her name? That song's so good. And then the fucking prequel to the sequel. Prequel to the sequel is also a really good one too. But no, he has a custom chart that you can just download the tool, put it in the game. I think it's DLC. I'm still looking for the GitHub because it's showing it like I think the name of the fucking page on GitHub is just called Tool or something. RBU Tool by Maudis. I found it.
Hey,
Here
well,
it
there
is.
you go.
RBU Tool.
Well, the Lizix video description says tutorial on how to make / add your own customs to Rock Band Unplugged coming soon. So that's cool.
Yeah, no, he'll make a tutorial for it. But this was
V1.0. Sorry, it's taking forever to load.
V1.0.
There it is.
Well,
First
it says
release.
it's a release at the end of September.
30th.
Hold on. I want to make sure that this is the right thing. The last thing I want to be is misinformed, but I believe this is still using the same thing. He said, apparently there's a new tool being worked on for RBU customs and it's piss easy to use. Some manual adjustments made to this song, pretty fun to play. And then he posts a screenshot of Can't Let Go from Rock Band 1, which was never in Rock Band Unplugged. And he FC2 the instruments except for the other two. But he said that's the old. Oh, okay. DJ X chimed in saying that's the old release of it. I have a version that has an included UI, but it's currently bugged when it comes to exporting. So I think there's a little bit more insider testing that's going on. So I think maybe it's within not public yet, but this is still news and very important to talk about. Like here's the UI. Here's a screenshot of the UI from Lizix. Look at this. I think this is pretty interesting. This is the UI of the tool itself, Rock Band Unplugged tool. You can put the song title, artist, difficulty, the ratings, and then you can see the chart in real time. I think that's cool as shit. And it looks like you can adjust the ticks. You can see the properties of each note. I don't know what gem pruning is. Maybe it's like a sustain sort of thing.
It's a post-processing thing.
Oh, never mind. That's completely different. That's just like visuals. I don't know what I'm looking at then. I have no idea. It looks like just some sort of MIDI editor just put into a GUI. Yeah, kind of like Moonscraper and like Reaper mixed together. So it looks cool.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
But yeah, soon it looks like maybe it's just all hinging on Lizix making a tutorial. Maybe that's
I guess
when
keep
they're
an eye out on
release it.
Lizix's channel.
So I'm pretty excited for this. I will be playing. We will be playing. So RBU tool.
I have never played Rock Band Unplugged ever in my life. It might be time to jump in.
Hey, what a better time.
It's an ADHD's like favorite game. Probably
ADHD's nuts.
It's so addicting. You just playing phrases and then you just move over to the next fucking track and you play songs like Painkiller or something. It's hard as shit.
It's
or
more fun than Rock
Sinwagon.
Band,
Oh my
Rock Band
god,
Blitz.
brother! Play Sinwagon, and you're fucked. You're gonna get addicted. I love Rock Band Unplugged.
Rock Band Unplugged. Let's take a look and see what this looks like.
What was the other game that Harmonix did that was on PlayStation as well back in the day? That was like
Frequency and
Amplitude.
Amplitude.
Those were the ones that I played a lot of. I never really played as much Unplugged. So this might be the time for me to jump in. And
I
try
had a
it, too.
PSP, so I played the shit out of it.
Yeah, I never
And I was
had
like,
one.
Rock Band game, hell yeah. PSP,
Missed out.
hell yeah. And then these, the games that are like Unplugged, that was also on the DS. Rock Band, Lego Rock Band, and Rock Band 3 had games that are basically pretty much just like Unplugged. Sorry, hiccuping. I'm talking a lot, but yeah, no, this is something to look forward to. For anybody who's a big fan of just the four button pad playstyle, or just the pad playstyle from Festival, and you just want more.
Any Festival players out
one
there
of those
that have been
things.
playing four pad on Festival, this is where it came from.
This is where it came from. A lot of the charting philosophy comes from Rock Band Unplugged, and I'd say I feel like they had a clearer idea of how they wanted to chart when it came to Rock Band Unplugged, because they're not releasing on 12 different platforms. It was just the PSP. Now, there's a lot of fat fingering in the charting too, and that's something that's
interesting.
That's not it disappeared completely from Fortnite Festival, and I did get confirmation from one of the devs saying we could not do anything like the fat fingering because of mobile. And that was one of the big reasons why they couldn't do fat finger charting. What I mean by fat finger charting is if you look at a Fortnite Festival chart, there's never 3-button chords, which Rock Band Unplugged has an abundance of, crazy enough. And it goes even crazier when you get to the DLC. The DLC on Rock Band Unplugged is fucking unhinged.
Okay, I still have the Sin Wagon video up. I got to the solo. There's a fat finger at the very end of it. Watch this. Okay, there you go. It's a 3-note chord. You're supposed to hit red, green, and blue. Green and blue with the same finger, and then the red with the other finger.
So green and blue with the same. Yeah, you would have to do a fat finger. It would be on like Y and B, essentially, or triangle and circle.
Gross.
Yeah, so hitting two notes with one finger.
Up and left would be for green and red, and so you would fat finger green and red like that. I don't know why I'm using the doohickey.
Okay, I thought you were saying across the like straight.
That
across,
could be
like,
crazy.
No. I don't think they did any straight acrosses.
Okay.
I only say that it's unhinged because triple chords on here. It's just such a crazy idea, like just to do that and this at the same time. But if you had to go like this, and like that's truly unhinged. It's like not good. But
that would not be good. No.
But like if you look at any festival pad chart, like we were talking in the very beginning when Festival first came out, you'll never see a chord that uses lane 1 and 2 together, or lane 3 and 4 together, or lane 4 and 5, or lane 3 and 5, because that would be, what Jason said earlier, you would have to go across X
crazy.
and B, or square and circle.
Or just move your other hand over for some silly reason and do that. But
gamepad tapping.
It kind of constrains them to a very particular set of things that they can chart. It's more of an artistic choice to make the chart feel good while remaining under your constraints.
Yeah, I mean, like that was confirmed to me by one of the festival devs very early on, and I was like, man, that sucks so much. Fuck you, mobile players. God damn it.
Wait, don't you have phones?
Sorry. You guys have phones? No, but like, I understand that, like, what? Oh, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Dude, the thing is, though, that's also the reason that I heard the lifts was because of mobile, right?
Yeah.
Like all the earlier charts. So here's my question. I wonder if they're changing the spec on that.
Because
they
mobile
just
players
changed
went down.
The NF chart.
yeah. Because the mobile player base probably went all the way the fuck down.
They changed the search. They got rid of all the lifts.
Mm-hmm.
Or
so
since it got added to the Play Store, all the sweaty mobile rhythm game players are on Android tablets. I know this because I have a friend who is a sweaty mobile rhythm game player, boy Aiden, and so he plays on a fucking Android tablet. And so he showed me his whole setup. I'm like, this is sick, man. This is awesome. You're like, yeah. I got like this 120 hertz tablet, bro. I got Stepmania on here. I chart on here. I'm like, that's actually so sick. You imagine we had that type of thing for fucking, for like Clone Hero or whatever, like Moonscraper Mobile or something. That'd be cool as hell. I'd like that. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, it's not fuck mobile. Because, like, mobile also has some really good rhythm games, but that's why it works, because it's specifically just for them. Unfortunately for Fortnite Festival is because they have all these walks of life going to play Fortnite Festival that have played Guitar Hero and Rock Band in another life, and then they're going to this and be like, wow, they haven't changed anything. Or it's like, wow, this is too easy, or some shit. It's like, wow, I just got off Reels and I saw this guy I saw this guy playing some insane shit, and this is the official game we have to work with. Like, we talk in circles about this all the time, but you know what I mean. It's just because Fortnite Festival is this centralized. It's in this whole centralized game, and so onboarding is the most important thing to Fortnite. It is the most important thing, 100%. And adding Fat Finger into charting is not great onboarding for a mobile player.
No, that could easily push people away. It's like, oh, this is too hard. I'm never going to touch this ever again.
But yeah, I mean, like, there's other things that push people away from Fortnite Festival. But you guys already know that. The listeners and we already know what pushes people away from Fortnite Festival. So
yeah, I don't want to be a broken record.
Yeah,
it's interesting to me that in old games it used to be like /FF when you wanted to give up.
Yep.
Fortnite Festival.
Yeah, Fortnite Festival. That's fucked up.
Hey, at least most people do FNF.
Yeah, I mean, I said FNF, so I was like, wouldn't it be so funny if I just said this instead of Fortnite Festival because of Friday Night Funkin'? Be like, it's funny. It's just so funny.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Fortnite at Festival.
Fortnite Funkin'. Fortnite Funkin'. But yeah, I mean, like that's a cool thing to look forward to with Rock Band Unplugged. Sorry, a little tangent, but I felt like we can get both of those things in. I don't know. I don't know what's happening on the Fortnite side. What Playboy Cardi came out.
Awesome.
I guess that's cool. That's cool. I'm waiting for him to be in the game for a while. I was hoping for some better songs. The songs that they were chosen.
I was hoping for more from just. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh shit!
Stopping.
I could change the scene.
It's okay. No,
we're ready.
It's all right. It's just
no. Just me and Jay talked.
10 seconds.
It doesn't matter.
All right, you're
just
on the clock.
It's okay.
10 seconds is all I need. Why the hell did they put Sabrina and Miku in the Game Awards trailer when nothing got announced?
Debate
at the Game Awards?
You in particular, you right there.
They did. They took my hopium and they threw it in the trash, just like they always. I'm done. That's all.
All right, that was actually 15 seconds, so I'm going to be docking your pay.
No way.
Fine. Yeah, no. Hey, did you guys watch the Game Awards with us last week? That was kind of fun. We did a little live stream.
Oh yeah,
sorry you guys missed it.
Shit, did you want to upload that? Like, I don't know if you can upload.
I don't know
that,
if we can. It's all trailers. We don't own any of that.
It'd be cool. We could just put it on Google Drive and be like, "Hey, here's our reaction to the Game Awards."
Go to any of our Twitch channels for the next 2 months, so you can watch the VOD.
There you go.
I didn't stream it on YouTube, but like, it would be an important piece of like just lore hero that we keep it on our records. At the very least.
And I mean, we all streamed on our own. I mean, we all did our own individual stream. I got mine backed up. Yeah. I could put it somewhere. I have it archived,
Yeah.
I feel like I feel a little bad because some folks were thinking like, why did you do this if you weren't going to be there? And I've been doing watch-alongs for the Game Awards for like 5 or 6 years now on Twitch. And
we did it last year, and I think the year before, maybe it was just last year, but last year was fun.
It was great. I want to do it more with you guys. Like, I mean, being able to see these things in real time was really fun. We all had different opinions. It was great to share.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
That's it, man. It's just, it's one of those things I feel bad because, like, we can't say ahead of time, hey, guys, you should watch this because we're going to be there. Like, that takes away, like, the fun of it, too, right? Like, we can only be transparent up to so much, which is tough. That's hard. When we're used to being as open as possible with the community.
Yeah, I did have to say, it's like, someone was like, oh, until the name of the game title gets revealed, I'm calling it Power Gig 2. And I was like, I'm going to use my powers to say this. That shit does not work with Power Gig guitars.
That's not necessarily true. You don't know that. We haven't tested that yet.
You can't rock it. You can't rock it real the way that they wanted to rock it real in 2011.
He's leaking.
Good.
All right.
Well,
good.
I don't know. Stu Cage has been calling it Crack Star Guitar 2, so I like that.
I actually think we need to get the Scorpions and get a re-record, and we'll call it Rog You Like a Hurricane.
Wow, how can we convince them to do that?
I don't know if we should.
How are we going to convince them to do that shit, bro? I don't know. Hey, I don't know if we should do that.
I mean, ROG was at the Game Awards. ROG was there. Kind of. There was an ad for Asus ROG, Republic of Gamers. So if you guys are waiting for ROG,
community is hungry.
There it is.
Something. I don't know. I'm trying to workshop some lyrics here.
Don't go to the next line.
Hungry line.
They need some notes. Hit some chords and hopos too. I don't know, bro.
Hey, speaking of hitting notes, Matthias. You guys see this? Matthias on X, everything. I posted a quick little tweet where you got the second ever Another Step Jam A FC. Look at this shit.
Second ever
to do this, by the way. on full speed.
And bro did it on a cracked guitar. Oh
He
yeah, sorry,
claimed second.
third ever.
Is it third?
Third ever. Yeah, because Steph hit it.
Okay, he was wrong. Third ever. Sorry.
He did,
oh yeah,
he did it on his. I think he did it. I don't know if he did it on his modded Strat. Oh, what is it? The 10 fret, not the 10 fret LP that he made.
I think he.
I don't
might
know
have
if he did it
actually.
on there. I don't know. I watched a bunch of Steph TH1.
Like a montage of him hitting crazy shit on that guitar. It blew my mind because it's beyond my comprehension of what you can do with a 10 fret neck like that. That's actually good with Guitar Hero frets. I
think he hit it, but I think he did it using the Anchor the Blue. But I could be wrong. I'm just trying to look through this fucking montage to see if he actually did hit it on here, or if he did it for a Twitter clip just because that's the way he does things.
Yeah, he does do that.
Yeah.
Why did this clip? Okay, though the last time I looked at this tweet, it had not gotten this much traffic, and there are so many wild ass comments.
Wait, what?
What just happened?
Oh my God! Wait a second. You're right. I did not even see that. I didn't even know that it was up to 900 likes and 155,000 views. I was just watching I didn't even see that. What?
When did this happen?
It was yesterday.
Why are there so many weird comments?
If only white men cared more about their country being overrun by non-whites. It says at confess 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. What are you up to? These people need to get out. What a completely useless talent. Rose 45 years old with an anime PFP playing Guitar Hero at a virgin level. 2025, please never end. Show probable spam.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, those aren't even bad.
I think that they can go fuck themselves.
That guy's crazy.
Mattias deserves the... This is freaking amazing, man. Like, this section is insane.
Bro, should I quote retweet the if only white men cared more about their country being overrun by non-whites? And I go, you'll never, ever guess what this is a response
yes,
to.
Yes, you should. That's actually so funny. Do it right now.
I'm doing it right the fuck now. That shit is hilarious.
Oh my God.
I did it. Bro, I'm dead. Okay, that shit is so funny.
that is a crazy fucking tweet. Yeah, there we go. Retweet,
I'm dead. Holy shit, bro. That is the most insane thing ever. I did not realize. No way. And it's just a response to a beast clip. That's it.
Yeah, he's just playing guitar.
Oh no,
that's incredible. But yeah, no, I linked the Steph's clip, and it was in that montage that he made. It was at one of the very end ones. But he does FC Jam A, and he does it by holding down blue, which is
okay.
That's
beast mode. That's sick.
It is still beast mode, but it's just not the same. It's not the same as how Mattias and Ace got it.
No,
but
that's
it's a different sort. It's a different sort of beast.
But
and honestly,
if you
that's what I think.
If you wanted to beast,
that might be the method to.
You could do that on your fucking
FCing the whole
Riffmaster.
song.
You could do that on a Strat. That's valid.
Yeah.
It's just that he did it in a Strat that's shoved into a Les Paul body. So it's still cool.
Dude, it's hard. The tractions, people are already seeing that tweet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, man, that's so funny.
I was so excited to see that clip, and that's what it turned into.
Yeah, sorry, Mattias. I didn't mean for that to happen. Sorry that happened to you, but that is fucking
so
hilarious.
Bad.
Last week was religion and AI, and this week it's modern politics.
White replacement theory by some rando on X the Everything app. Under a fucking
it's like
Rock
peanut
Band
butter and
clip.
jelly. It's like peanut butter and jelly, man. Yeah. White
so
replacement theory on X the Everything app.
Things were so much different 10 years ago.
They were.
And now I feel like...
It's before that certain group of people came over here. You know what I'm talking about.
No!
That's the Smiling Friends
the Smiling
clip.
Friends call back. It's the Smiling Friends call
It's a
back.
Smiling Friends
That's
joke.
the joke. If you've never heard,
You know what I'm talking about.
If you haven't heard it, that was a fucking joke on Smiling Friends.
Yeah, and then Charlie's like, "Excuse me, what did you say?"
What did you just say?
You know, it was a joke. I thought it would land, and it didn't land as much as I thought.
How did you get in here? This is a private event.
He's like, cha-cha-cha. It's just a random cha-cha-cha.
Fucking so awful.
Anyways, hey.
You know, it didn't land. It didn't
It didn't land.
You
It
know,
didn't land. Hey, you know it did land, though. Big Body Yeah, he landed on the 100% FC on drums for every single Guitar Hero and Rock Band song. He got all the DLC done.
Oh, dude!
For
this is what Chris is feeling. This is what Chris is feeling like right now, man. It's this picture. This is how he's feeling, just like that. I would feel like that too if I was finally done with the Guitar Hero DLC on drums, breaking free of the train.
5,500-ish songs FC between both series just on drums. It's fucking crazy. It's insane.
And he's the only person to do this, right? Is he the only person to fucking do this? 5-lane and 4-lane?
Oh, probably.
5-lane and 4-lane?
Only other person I could think of that would be insane enough, good enough at the game, and have the dedication to this would be Nolan. And I don't think he did it on 4 and 5-lane. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
Nolan, tell us in the comments.
No, like doing 4 and 5-lane, I feel like Nolan is the dude to be like, yeah, you know what, the game allows it, so I'm going to count it as one thing. Like when he did vocals on PS2, or when he did drums, and he did 4-lane primarily, even though that engine is completely different from 5-lane. But still counts at the end of the day for the completionist's sake. But I was going to say, on top of Chris doing that, Marbler is about to finish true full series FC. He is about half. I think he's only a couple songs away from finishing Guitar Hero Live on disc. So, and he did express interest to me about doing GHTV Reloaded because it's going to be on consoles, and he was like, yeah, if I can do it, I need a good guitar. And so he was like, yeah, don't you know people over at Crack, can't you make a 6-fret neck? I'm like, hey, listen, man, I can try, but there's only like 5 people that truly love GH Live, and I'm one of them.
It's a tough sell. They might have to make a very limited run, no pun intended, they have a different company called Limited Run, of like 100 or 200 of these things, because nobody else is going to care about having a 6-fret neck on your damn Les Paul or SG.
You got a few of us right here. Few of us.
Shit. I want one.
I mean, I would want one. I would want one for the novelty of it. That's for damn sure. Just because.
I would love. Go ahead.
I'm done. Just because. I mean, can you imagine?
What a
6-fret neck would look like modern? I mean, you'd have mech frets.
It would look sick.
It would look sick.
Dude, just let me be able to play through Guitar Hero Live when I want to. My old guitars, dude, do you guys remember you had to like pull the fucking frets off with like forks or something to be able to like lube them up and shit?
I just use my nails.
I cut myself doing that once, and I never did it again. I was prying it up like that, and I cut myself.
I remember George's video. On how to make the frets feel better, and I was like, yeah, this does work. Like oiling up the frets or whatever, like it worked. But at the end of the day, I was like, my guitar's still overstrumming. I can't have fun. My shit's still overstrumming. I'm on like my 5th Guitar Hero Live guitar over here. This is after the game failed miserably, and so like everything, it was just on sale everywhere. It was like $20 on Amazon for fucking iOS version. And
still
I was
kicking
just
myself for not buying up like 100 of them when they were on sale for $5 at my local Best Buy.
Yeah.
Right after they announced that the servers were shutting down.
Is there any good way to play the touchscreen version of the iOS app anymore? Because I would love to revisit that.
That's a good question.
You can. You have to get an iPhone 5 or below.
32-bit.
It's either an iPhone. Yeah, it has to be a 32-bit. I mean, I don't even know if that matters. Because I was playing it on my jailbroken iPhone 6 back in the day. Like, I was playing it on there.
I would imagine because I mean
it has to run but like iPhone 6 is still, I think you can still run 32-bit and 64. It's the iOS version that matters because if you're on a newer iOS version, you can't play 32-bit apps anymore past a certain iOS version, and the way that you can guarantee that is if you get an iPod Touch. And then now, if you get an iPod Touch, I think it has to be like a slightly newer one, not the 5th gen. Because I remember it running like shit on the 5th gen, but. Yeah, that was the prerequisites for GH Live on iOS. You had to be on like iOS 9 on a 64-bit device, and then it would run well. You had to be on like iOS 9 or iOS 10, and I think the last one that you could do is like iOS 10.3 point something, because then after that is when they started doing 64-bit only, 64-bit apps only, no matter what iPhone you're on or iDevice that you're on. So I think the other strat is like there's a specific iPad that stopped at a certain iOS, and then that specific iOS, I believe you could do 32 and 64-bit, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's been a long time since I fucked around with iOS legacy devices and trying to play that shit. specifically GH Live, because I remember it being a weird setup, and you had to be in a very specific situation, whereas Guitar Hero iOS and Rock Band iOS, those are just strictly 32-bit, and you can be on, like, really old versions of iOS, and, like, it doesn't matter. But, sorry, I had to A out, my bad.
No, A out all the way, man. Because I just realized there's really no way to do the touchscreen at all, is there? Because like that was all streamed.
Did anybody
ever back that up?
I believe. At some point, Reloaded was able to do mobile, but I don't know. But they are backed up. It is all backed up. I know this because Meowtain initially started backing up GHTV via the iOS version. I think it was with the help of the iOS version that a lot of stuff was able to get backed up. Like a good amount.
He changed his name.
Yeah. Now Meowtain.
Okay. I wondered who that was. Okay. Thank you. I had no clue. Got it.
Nerd now goes by Meowtain.
Got it. Cool. I would love to play the touchscreen again. For some reason, that just came back to my head like right now. Because I'm like, man.
It's just worse Guitar Hero iOS. Have you ever played the original Guitar Hero iOS? It's literally the same. It has slide notes, and so instead of it just being like 4-lane, you just tap the 4 lanes. There are notes where you could swipe to the left and the right, and those barely fucking work on GH. If I remember correctly, they barely worked on GH Live iOS. But I know that there's backups of a lot of the GH Live iOS charts backed up by. There's archive videos of just playthroughs by Sismer, which I think I could pull up right now. If I can find it, if I can fucking type his name in correctly.
Hey, real quick, I just want to say this. I searched iOS version in the GHTV Reloaded server, and this is from a month ago. This is from November 13th, 2025. Somebody, I can't see because I have streamer mode on. Starts with a C, though. Sorry. I should turn it off just so I can Carzanan. They posted it in the GHTV server that I'm sharing my decrypted copy of GHTV. It has GHTV Reloaded V2 patches, graphics fix for iOS 15 Plus, and the touch zone fixes that are more forgiving, meant for OLED iPhones. For some reason, the info playlist says minimum iOS is 16.0, but I changed it to iOS 8.1. It is not tested for compatibility. But theoretically, there is a version of GHTV that exists that you can use.
There's a version where you can have customs. Look at this. 2 weeks ago, jailbroken iPhone 10, iOS 16. Here's a GH Live iOS custom.
The fuck?
Right here from GH Crypto. GH Crypto. This is also the same guy that made a GH Live vocals clone on some AI website, but it's cool. It works. This is the same GH Crypto.
The powers!
Yeah, powers are all there.
What the fuck?
Yeah. There's whole worlds out there that we don't even understand. We don't even know they exist until right now.
Oh, no, I knew that this was still a thing. I just didn't know who was doing stuff for it.
Very cool.
That's so cool. Well, I mean, it's one of those things that just was in my brain because we were talking about Unplugged earlier. And now, like, looking back to a long time ago at this point, like, the GH Live version, I played it only a few times. I had an iPhone back then, and I really, was like, oh, this is interesting. I think, one of the few people that had one of the iOS guitars back then.
Oh, I have two of them? Oh, yeah.
I have one up there.
Yeah, no.
You can't see it. Ugh, it's hiding behind the one that says beta. It's the iOS version.
Fucking unbelievable.
Fuck yeah.
I got it for $20.
Dude.
Yeah, I remember getting mine on Amazon for $20. It was on Amazon.
Mine was from
just
eBay
for the iOS
a reseller
one.
like in 2022.
Like, oh, hell yeah. No, 22 you got
it was
for $20.
late.
Nice.
Nobody cares about them because they're paperweights. Unless you know what you're doing.
Unless you know ball.
Yeah, unless you know deep ball. Deeper ball than I know,
Deep
apparently,
ball.
because I didn't know this shit existed.
Shit, man, do I need to get a cheap iPhone now?
Yeah.
Damn. Hold on. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look for. If homie Crypto is playing on a jailbroken iPhone 10, fuck, that means I can get like an iPad 5 or something, and then play it on there.
This is this is my first ever smartphone. My iPhone 5.
Wow.
I love the look of that thing. My favorite
so
design. My favorite thing about that design was it was not rounded. It wasn't rounded like the other iPhones. It was like squared off. Not squared off, but you know what I mean. It's like they brought it back with the it's just this flat. This
yes.
This flatness
yes.
right here.
It very much feels like just like a brick in your hand. It feels very nice.
Yeah, no,
and look
it was
at the
my
size
favorite
difference, by the way.
thing.
Modern phone, S24 Ultra. It's not even close.
Yeah,
This is
versus
back
iPhone
when
5.
this is still back when
Dude.
small phones were the thing. People wanted small phones, and they're slowly getting bigger. And now we're fucking here. It's insane.
Tablets.
Yeah, Jason, what did you call this? What did you call it? It's like
Isn't it
bevel.
bezel or
not a
bevel.
bezel. I don't really
Bezel.
know.
What the hell is the edge
Bezel
of a...
is the edge of the screen. That's like the bezel. But I'm just thinking about this shit right here.
I think bevel
This
is
is like
right,
silver
like the beveled
bevel.
edge. It's not flat. It's not a flat edge, but there's a slight like. If you're doing CAD, it'd be a chamfer.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, that was my favorite part of that iPhone, and they took it away for the iPhone 6, the iPhone 7, the iPhone 8, the iPhone 10, the iPhone 11, the iPhone 10s, the iPhone 12. Oh, no, they brought it back with the iPhone 12. And so this is a 14, and I was like,
it's
oh,
an
God.
AI company.
Anyways, yeah, this is the only iPhone I ever had.
anyway.
I only had one iPhone ever. I did have an iPod Touch before this, though, so I had two Apple devices, but I'm Android ever since.
Did you have it on release? Like, did you have that shit when it came out?
It was probably like a month or two after, yeah. It was new at the time.
So, okay. Wait, so that's the last iPhone that had skeuomorphic design.
I don't know
it had
what that means.
iOS 6. It had iOS 6, so it's like it has that regular ass iPhone look. It looks like
it looked like a regular iPhone.
It just no, like the icon design. It looked like this.
Oh yes, I remember. I remember
phone.
during my tenure of having this phone that like I think it was iOS like 7 was coming out, and you could get into a beta of it.
iOS
it was like,
7
Yo, it
was
looks
the
so
biggest.
Cool. And I got into that like early beta or whatever. I thought it was
fucking
neat.
jump. It was the biggest fucking jump because then everybody was forced to move to this. There's so many people going like, I don't want to have to do this. I don't want my phone to look like this.
Yeah, this was
the last
hype.
iPhone that
This was
had
like
both.
super hype
Yep.
back in the day.
I remember being in high school and people would come to me because I was the jailbreak guy. Be like, "Hey, can you get me onto that? Can you get me onto the iOS 7 beta?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I could do it." So I had the kids come over to my house. These people were just like, "Hey, yo, update my phone." Be like, "Hell yeah, I can help you out with this." Ran like fucking shit on like all of these iPhones. They ran like shit because it was the first beta for all of it.
Yeah, I had that first beta.
Terrible.
I did all that shit too to get it because I thought that was neat.
Getting awful, dude. Yeah, but it was so cool when it first came out. But I miss the old iOS 6. iOS 6 was so fire because everything just worked. But now we're here. Everything's okay.
Speaking of old Apple devices, like there's been more of like a growing, return, with a V instead of a U type of movement where like we're getting away.
No way, that's actually like a thing now. People
are getting away from modern phones and like they're ditching like modern devices like that and just going back to like the iPod Classic where it had like still the big screen, but it had a physical hard drive inside where you could store your music. So you actually have physical music that you own right there on the device, no streaming whatsoever. And like, because it's getting to a point where it's like, this is so fucking annoying having this subscription there, that subscription there, owning nothing. People want to own something again and like have shit locked down and like, it's on this device, it's mine, I have it forever. So like, there's been a growing like modding iPod Classics movement where they're adding like SSDs and modernizing it, like adding, like making custom boards that add Bluetooth functionality.
What's insane is that is not even that new. People have been doing this since 2016.
Probably, but I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it more as somebody who's completely out of this type of whole thing.
But now you're back. Now it's really, really cool if you are a person that is worried about the fall of digital media. Now's the time. Now's the time to pick it up and just start making your drives. I was talking to somebody on stream and they're like, "Oh man, I was trying to make a guitar collection video, but I removed all my videos when I was cleaning up." I'm like, "Bro, you just need to get another drive. Never delete anything."
Yeah, I hate that. I am of
one
the
content
never
creator
delete
to
anything
another
ideology.
Yeah, never fucking delete anything ever. And if you don't want to delete it, get another hard drive so you can put it somewhere else.
Get another one or get a bigger one.
Do make your own cloud storage at home. You can do your own cloud storage at home.
I have so many old videos. Like my channel, Guitar Hero Rocks, the YouTube channel. I had hundreds of other videos on there that, like in 2010 or whenever, when I was like, the guitar is lame, I don't play Call of Duty. I just deleted all those videos. They don't exist anymore. They don't exist on the channel. They don't exist on any old hard drives. It's genuine lost media. I don't even remember what I deleted, but it's back when I was like 13. I was like, this shit's lame, and I got rid of it. I wish I had those videos now because it's just part of my history and I want to see it. I want to see what I was doing.
Yeah.
I
feel the same way.
When you're talking about like the like the phone and owning the music and things like that. Random ass take that's just going through my head right now, but I'm curious on your guys' thoughts on it. I wonder if we get enough people to do things like that, if we see different types of music make a return right now. Like, for example, what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Yeah, no. I know exactly where you're going with this for sure. Keep on going.
So, like, okay, you got like Spotify and YouTube and all these different algorithms, right? And because that's the culture right now, and you have all these different playlists that are made, right? You get these Spotify playlists, and artists want their songs to be streamed on there. So they want their songs to be as inoffensive as possible so that people don't skip them, so that they get boosted higher by the algorithm in these playlists, right? So because we have more and more people using phones and things like that to stream things on them, we're seeing more and more artists making music that's better for algorithms instead of what somebody might actually want. So I look back to something like when we had Guitar Hero and we had this set list and everybody was playing it and everybody could relate to the songs because everybody was playing the same thing, versus like Clone Hero and Yarg nowadays where everybody can play everything they want. I'm curious if we have, these new set lists on new games again in the future. If we, see some return to, hey, this is cool. This is, like things like, do you see what I'm saying?
I think this is well, I mean, there's custom ISOs that have existed for 20 years. Like, I think of the custom ISO community, ROM hacks and shit like that. I think that's a great way of expressing that sort of, that like, hey, a lot of these songs, they don't really connect with me, but I made this ROM hack with all these songs that I really like, things like that. And sorry, I'm going to split off just for a second. CTH3 DLC, last one is out, 200 songs. That shit's crazy. I'll check that out soon.
200 songs on DLC?
That pack came out like 3 years ago.
I think. Yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
But they released the final DLC for it, and so that's out. I wanted to take a couple of seconds for that. Also, Holiday Overcharts by Orange Hat and Company is out too. I'm going to check that shit out tomorrow from where we're recording right now. So like there's a bunch of stuff to experience. But yeah, no, that's a good point, Jason. I mean, like I brought this up during the TGA Awards, TGA stream.
The Game Awards.
I was like, Game Awards. I was like, I would love it if I could just sanction off a bit of the internet for myself. Yeah. Without any of this other trash that I'm subjected to seeing on any of my feeds. It doesn't matter if it's Twitter or YouTube or Facebook or anywhere or Reddit or whatever. I'm still seeing the same fucking garbage. Why don't I just want to have my own, my own community interact with and people just slightly outside of it to, help influence and grow and things like that. I know why content creators in the space that we're in make their own Twitter communities, so they're not subjected to seeing all this other trash. You know what I mean? Like that's and why there's also like YouTube communities now. You can do that, which I opened up and I haven't been interacting with because it seems like such an overwhelming thing to do. But yeah, it's just like being able to have that part of your everyday, whether it be music or the people you interact with or the content you want to interact with and see. It's all for yourself specifically and not for an algorithm to the greater, to, other powers outside of, just what we're doing. But no, we're absolutely going to see like the return of different types of music because everything is just all the same. It always it has been like the same for a little bit. Nothing.
Well, it's just going to continue getting the same. That's the whole pipeline that's going on here. If the algorithm decides that this thing is good, well, then that's going to create a pressure for artists to make the thing that algorithm like. And if algorithm continue to like, that means music go better, go bigger, remember, more money. And like, yeah, a lot of our lives is being dictated by a bunch of algorithms. Everything. Your phone. Everything on your damn phone is algorithmically given to you. Everybody is in their own...
That's how we're all here in the first place.
Yeah.
Is because we fucking hooked into an algorithm.
Yeah, and we all worked our own algorithms, and people like caught on to our shit from their algorithm because like our whole life is being dictated by algorithms. But at a certain point, like back to that like whole movement of like ditching like streaming and going back to owning physical media, like once like because it's the way streaming works and the incentives that come with it incentivize a certain type of music, and the music itself changes. So like it's watering down the art in favor of pleasing an algorithm. And at a certain point, if you're
And
making
stockholders.
shit that nobody actually likes, but an algorithm likes, and it's like so inoffensive, like so you're not getting skipped or whatever. Like it's making a product for everyone, but also for no one at the same time. Like.
And here we are again. To make something for everyone is to make it for
Exactly.
nobody.
Like I heard,
There it
I heard
is.
like the like there's a little anecdote of like, yeah, if you poll a group of 100 people about what their favorite ice cream is, and like if you like do ranked choice voting or whatever, almost everybody is going to say, yeah, I like vanilla. Vanilla ice cream's pretty good. Yeah, might not be their favorite, but everybody likes it. Therefore, company is going to release vanilla ice cream because everybody likes it. But maybe this guy likes chocolate more. Maybe that guy likes Rocky Road more. I would argue chocolate's probably the second most favorite ice cream flavor after like vanilla. I don't know. It's very popular. So like maybe it's good to have the vanilla chocolate. Yeah, sure. But also have the vanilla ice cream. But also have a chocolate ice cream too for all the people who enjoy that. Make a thing for a group of people that will actually enjoy it and not be just like, yeah, it's okay, I guess. Like, I think that's probably why Clair Obscur won so many game awards too, is because like they had a vision. They know what they wanted to make. They had a very clear like, this is what it is. This is what we want.
What?
It's not. It's not something for everybody.
Here's
it's
the
not.
thing.
It's not Fortnite, which is trying to be the game for everybody.
I want to say this right now. I fucking get this game because
I want it.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear the guy that I'm playing as say, "Time for overcharge." Yeah, I don't want to hear him say that.
That just happened. Did you just shift reality with your mind?
No.
With my freaking mind?
I also don't want to see it with like I respect anime art style, but that shit's not for me.
Nope,
it just isn't.
No,
Anime tropes, anime art style, stuff like that. It's overwhelming to me, and it takes me out. But Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, is this dark fantasy. It looks like Dungeons and Dragons to me, and I like that sort of fantasy a lot more. That's just my opinion. But I think we all know that JRPG mechanics are goated. Like, I love games like that. I think they're fantastic, and I think like the parrying and the dodging and stuff, like it's cool. It is already a little bit repetitive for me, and I've already put like 12 hours into the game just this fucking weekend. Like it's crazy. But I think like and I've also told people, I'm like, bro, I think I'll probably go into Persona 5 after this. And despite what I said about like anime tropes, anime art style, stuff like that, traditional in a sense, but Clair Obscur is Expedition 33 is traditional in all those ways, minus like the way that the art direction and the storytelling is going. Even though like I feel like the art itself and the story, I feel like the story is very much like an anime story. And once you play it, if you guys like end up playing, I know Jason, you do want to play it really bad. It is such like an anime story. It's so cool, but it's also like it's not anime. And I think that's where it's really getting people in that regard. And I think that's like the quiet part that doesn't want to be said out loud either, because people really, really love the anime style. But Clair Obscur is just not that. It doesn't look like that, but it very much plays and presents itself like that. That's the way I see it. And I think I'm very confident in saying I wouldn't play this if it was a fucking anime game. I wouldn't.
Nope.
But now I feel enticed to check out anime games just like this because of this game.
The pipeline.
You know? It's the pipeline.
So the person who had the vision for Expedition 33, you guys have heard the story about how this game came to be, right?
Yeah, they're all like ex-Ubisoft devs.
Ex-Ubisoft, right?
Ex-Ubisoft. Guy basically put this very small team together, all people who were very passionate, right? And I don't know. Maybe this is just a little too hopeful on my side, but the idea of an ex-Ubisoft dev helping put together a brand new studio, and it's all full of passionate people on a very small budget, on a small team, and they end up sweeping the Game Awards. That to me says it can be done, which means it means it can happen again.
It also puts a lot of pressure on us because like, oh, they did it, why couldn't you? And shit like that.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah,
I think it's hopeful
it's
for
a very
us. I don't think
inspirational
there's
story.
It's very inspirational. I don't think there's like really pressure on us to do this. I think all we're doing is we're observing. We're just looking. We're just looking around.
And let's be honest,
just look.
A Guitar Hero Rock Band style game is not the type of game that will win Game of the Year, Game Awards. It's a more niche type of thing.
No,
it's not,
the time and place for that has gone.
Yeah, and even
Guitar Hero 2 won all of its awards already.
Even in their primes, I don't think Guitar Hero 3 ever would have won like Game of the Year necessarily. Maybe
not,
but probably not. And also, like,
maybe not.
Clair Obscur, they knew what they wanted to make. You know, they weren't making it to win Game of the Year. They just wanted to make a kick-ass
but like
game.
games like that, games like that have already existed. Like I played that in Persona Phantom, whatever, the gacha one, and now I want to pick up Persona 5 because I think it's a cool formula. I want to check out the Final Fantasy remake because that's also been glazed for years at this point, and that's also a JRPG. Is it not? Like it's cool as shit. I have like the last time I played a JRPG was like on the some random PS2 game probably when I was a kid. And I'm like, damn, this is a feeling I haven't felt in a long time. So if anybody here has Game Pass, anybody listening, just go play it. Just go play it. And it's also they also say that it's preferably played on a controller. It's very interesting. I thought that was interesting. I like it on keyboard. I think it's great on keyboard. I think it feels more like what you should be doing, like parrying and dodging and shit like that, understanding movesets and stuff. And it's very like rhythm gamey, but it's not like rhythm game. But you know, you can't really sight read a boss, but you can.
You can learn the boss, and then
you can learn the boss like and start feeling the rhythm. But there are parts that are just going to be like, wow, this is a slog, and this guy sucks. But isn't that the point of like most of these too? I
think that you're onto something though with like what's available and what's out there, because like right now this is opening the door for people to other JRPGs, right? And
I'm excited.
These games are awesome, right? My cat's named Terra for a reason. Final Fantasy VI is my like all-time favorite game, right? The story for that was what helped me want to get into game dev when I was a kid. If you ever come into my house, I have the opening scene from Final Fantasy VI painted right next to my door. Right?
That's so cool. What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, straight up, that
is awesome.
That's one of my favorite things from childhood was the way that story changed how I viewed storytelling in general, right? It's just that games could be art to me at that point. And
that's something I didn't respect until a couple years ago. So that's, right? There you go.
Like, so here's my thought, right? We don't have a culture right now that's really much like focused on guitar heavy music and things like that. But maybe a game in the future could open the door for things like that, you know?
The game doesn't necessarily have to follow pop culture. Maybe pop culture is influenced by the game.
Did Guitar Hero follow pop culture at the time? No, it changed the way people looked at things. So why can't it happen again?
It single-handedly like saved a whole like Guitar Hero and Rock Band. It saved all those master recordings from that fire.
Yeah,
also,
it
quite literally saved some shit too. It's a time capsule.
I mean, it put bands on the map. Dragon Force would not be where they are today if it weren't for Guitar Hero 3. Many other many other artists that were featured in the original games, like more legacy ones. You know, think of like a Guns N' Roses. Think of like a Rolling Stones. They were introduced to a whole new generation of people. You know, if I never played Guitar Hero, I probably wouldn't give a shit about Guns N' Roses or Rolling Stones. But like, I have firsthand experience with their music now because I played those games as a kid. And now when I hear Give Me Shelter, I'm like, oh, Rock Band 1. Yeah, shit, that was awesome. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Same thing's going to happen. Same thing's going to happen with everybody who's playing Fortnite with their jam tracks now. It's just a different set of songs. Yeah, sure, there's some classic ones.
You know,
like even like
funny?
Modern songs. Like there was a SZA song that came out like for Kill Bill like the other day. That's going to be some kid in 20 years like when they hear that song. Oh, I remember playing that in Fortnite. Or I remember playing Battle Royale.
But that was also
one of
the biggest songs in 2022. See, that's the other thing. I think it's like a good refresher of memories is Fortnite Festival. I will say it is done itself extremely well in refreshing people's minds of the music that still exists out there and is still continuing to play out there. I fucking forgot about Skilo. You know, I forgot about that song. But now I hear it on the radio. It's got to be a direct result of like Fortnite Festival. I hear Highway Tune all the time. And all I think about is that fateful day 2 years ago where we just played that shit for 4 hours.
Yeah, dude.
And, dude, God forbid if I ever hear I by Kendrick Lamar ever again.
Oh, too many times. Right? The studio version. I want the album version back.
Specifically the studio version, which you never hear ever.
No.
You never hear that shit. But, you know.
Dude, I had that moment, though. Like, I heard Heat Waves by Glass Animals like a week or two ago. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Dude, we were so back when that song came out because I was like, we were like in the, like, we were in like the trenches.
Hyped for this song.
We were hyped for it because it was like the first new song in like 3-4 weeks.
I hear Stitches and I get
Stitches,
that.
The same thing. I was like, that was the same
week. I
week.
hear Stitches and Can't Feel My Face and I'm like,
oh yes, new songs. Yes, dude, Fortnite Festival's back. It wasn't just a flash in the pan. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
about
we were
frickin',
so
Blue Oyster
optimistic.
Cult.
Yes.
Yeah, don't fear the
That
Reaper.
was one of
Don't
the
fear the
first big
Reaper.
ones. Like, oh my god, the game's for us.
Yep. Well,
Oh,
about
dude,
that.
there's also toxicity, right? There's toxicity.
Yeah, that whole season.
And Down with the Sickness.
And Unsainted, or no, that was Rock Band.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, it is.
Come
No, it
on,
is.
sure.
It is Fortnite Festival. And
Yeah.
what else came out during that season? That was like, oh my god, it's for
Avenged
us.
Sevenfold.
A7X, Bulls on
Avenged
Parade,
Sevenfold, yeah.
Sabotage, a whole bunch of different
Before
ones.
I forget.
Before I forget.
Yeah, I remember Kyle distinctly saying, like, yeah, 2 GH3 throwbacks. I'm like, that's awesome. That's so awesome.
Yeah,
to
I
hear.
like the callback. I like the name.
Like the callback. It was cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
No, it's cool. It's cool, but I think also at the same time, it's like not great to completely dwell on what we thought we had. I think we knew what we were going to get from the very beginning. Not to doom post or anything at all. It's just we're waiting, and I'll be on when Pro Drums is available. I'll be on when practice mode is available. I'll be on. I'll be on when you can no longer hit notes out of order. I will be on.
Just crazy. It's been
right.
2 years, but
That's
it
just-
is what it is.
Pro
take your
vocals
time, make
not
it
being
good.
in the game at this point is ridiculous. Not being in the game this far in,
Dude,
is
I can tell you
ridiculous.
that pro vocals will be pretty big if somehow
It-
like the word
it's
gets around to
going
the
to
general
spawn-
player base of Fortnite. Like it's going to be big.
dude.
Because
No, I'm saying day one. It's going to go viral day one.
I think it will
because it's singing.
It's singing. Everybody can sing.
loves singing.
Everybody sings. Kids love
Everybody
singing.
can fucking sing.
I was playing.
Everyone has a mic.
Everybody has a microphone.
Everybody has a
It comes
microphone.
with the console. But, like,
Everybody's a fucking narcissist.
I was playing
They
Fortnite.
want to record themselves and play.
I was playing Fortnite on Friday with Callie and her nephew. She was babysitting, and we were playing regular Fortnite in Battle Royale, and then he was just like singing jam tracks again. Like I told the story about this before. He was singing Clint Eastwood by Gorillaz. He didn't hear that song before.
I don't think they realized.
And then we
man.
played Fortnite Festival. He was like, you guys want to play Fortnite Festival? Because he knows that's what we're all about. And then like he was choosing songs, and he was singing the entire time in the mic. He sang the entirety of 24
that's
Karat
cool.
Magic by Bruno Mars. He sang the entirety of Feather by Sabrina Carpenter. Like when he added microphones to the game, I think that's gonna like entice a lot of kids, especially, but people. I mean, it's singing.
You're going to see the next generation of pop stars come from this, and I'm not even fucking joking. No, Shawn Mendes became a pop star. He was posting on Vine. All right, he was posting on Vine. That's how Shawn Mendes got popular, bro. Half of the pop stars now were YouTubers or kid
Justin
stars.
Bieber.
Doesn't-
Sorry,
you know,
in the Music Pass.
Justin
Tier
Bieber.
2.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
speaking of Justin Bieber,
they just need to get They need to get this goddamn thing out, man. Oh, did you see that Justin Bieber tweet where he goes back to the music video where he shot?
yeah, I was gonna
baby,
I was gonna
and he's
pull
just
it
cooking.
up.
He's just fucking cooking on the spot, and the cameraman's cooking on the spot, and it's like a rare moment of like, damn, he really does appreciate where he came from, and shit like that.
Yeah, like the bowling alley is
Yeah.
like all decrepit and like torn down and shut down. Like it looked really
But
bad.
like that was such like a damn shit really isn't the same anymore moment for me.
Yeah,
and
it
I know
really
it's
is.
not that deep. I know it's not that deep, but it's also kind of that deep for me.
yeah, like,
So I was like, oh my god.
it's the decline of Western culture. This is what happens when you don't be like that. Don't be like that. But no, like seeing this video is like, yeah, what used to be, it no longer exists. Reminder to live in the
Yep.
moment, folks.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately something I learned a little too late myself, right? You were saying about story and art and gifts. I wish I could have appreciated my time when I was on top on Twitch a little bit more, right? So in 10
That's
years
fair.
earlier. Bro, this Sunday coming up is my 10 years of partner on Twitch. Partner anniversary is coming up. 10 fucking years now.
Very impressive.
Dude, I guess the one thing I'm just gonna hammer home is I wish we all could live in the moment a little bit more and appreciate the things that are good. And I wish we could go back and tell the people when we were playing Guitar Hero back then, man, enjoy this while you got it, right? Like, who knows if we're gonna get it again in the future? And if we do, we're gonna try to our best to enjoy it while we got it. Real shit, real
Yeah.
shit.
I have regrets
enjoy
about not
so
enjoying
many-
GHTV as much when it was actually available and not through mods.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Yeah,
regrets
agreed.
about not participating in Rock Band Rivals nearly as much when it was brand new and still pretty hyped. I was on a Rivals
Hey,
team,
man,
which I
good.
rarely played.
Hey man, go participate in GH2 Gym. They had a killer fucking session this weekend. Yesterday,
That is cool,
I
but it ain't the
I
same.
wasn't part of it. I know it ain't the same, but we're making our new moments right now. And I think that's also important too, is like coming together and finding your peers, finding your place, and just having a good time. I try and just have a good time. You know, it just comes with understanding where we're at socially. And so, you know, all of us. It's just, I'm not getting any younger. My daughter is absolutely not getting any younger. I want to be there for every moment as I possibly can. I think about this shit a lot. I don't want to miss out on things. Do I want to miss out on all these things? Don't want to. But it's just
I get it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a huge wrestling fan, right? And
there's yeah.
somebody in the community, I don't know who they are, but you follow them on Twitter, had this great tweet from John Cena's last match last night. I'm going to link it real quick because this shit went so viral.
Dude, I think I know. I know. Yeah.
Brother, one of those things where I was telling people that I know last night who were watching that match, it's like, hey, enjoy it. You know what? No matter what you feel, you're going to look back on this later. Right? God. That shit, I don't know who that is, but shout out to them. Freaking incredible. There's a local independent promotion in North Carolina where I live that was made by some YouTubers, Deadlock. They've been around for 4 years, and they just did their final show this past Friday.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
Economies,
but when I clicked on that video on X Everything app, I was prompted to ask Grok to explain it for me, and I've never clicked that button before, but I just now asked Grok to explain what that tweet is like. And it's helping me, because I don't know the context, so thank you, Grok, for giving me context, I guess.
What did it say, by chance?
What did it say, by chance?
It says, the post repurposes a tense hospital hostage scene from the 2002 film John Q, starring Denzel Washington. That's exactly what that is. That ain't Breaking Bad. That ain't from Breaking Bad, but that's Denzel Washington, apparently, as a father demanding life-saving surgery for his son, into a comedic skit where the poster feigns terminal illness via Make-A-Wish to meet WWE executive Triple H. Uploaded by Philly Nick, a self-described Philadelphia sports fan, on December 14th, the 22-second clip exploded with 85,000 likes. Yeah, Grok doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about! Nothing about this is right! Who cares? If people actually like, Grok, could you explain this for me? And take it seriously. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Take back agency over your fucking self! What are you doing? You have a brain! Fucking use it, idiot! Anyways, continue, please.
So Deadlock, incredible people... Okay, they end up doing this last show before the economy takes DPW away from us, right? This wonderful promotion that people were sobbing about in the arena. And you know what they did with their last show? All the tickets were $1, and they used it as a way to raise money for the local food banks for the holidays.
Those assholes! They only gave the food banks $1. If they would have charged normal prices, the food bank would have gotten much more dollars.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding. No, that's very sweet. That's very sweet.
But that also guarantees like an audience for life in a way too.
Yeah.
Like if they
shout out to Deadlock, man.
That's fucking awesome. That's how you like win people over, and you continue to have a legacy beyond your time.
Yep.
That's so cool. Yep. I think that's so cool.
Incredible, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just really important to remember, like, you make the most of the time you got, right? And they might not be able to do what they're passionate about right now, but they still use that moment to make the most for other people in our area, which I think is so beautiful. Like, I cannot give them enough love for that. Fucking awesome.
Oh, that's sick. No, but John Cena's done. Right?
Dude,
how'd that whole go? How'd that whole thing
go? Fuck.
From the non-wrestlers, aka me and Jake and Happy JP, I guess.
So here's the way that this went down. As non-wrestling guys, tell me what you guys think about this. John Cena's whole character was never giving up, right? He's done more Make-A-Wish kid requests in real life than anyone else. He has the Guinness World Record for that, right?
I actually knew that. That's actually awesome.
So imagine the big bad villain choking him out and making him give up in his final match.
Honestly, I feel like it's a little thematic, but that's a very on the nose. That's going to piss people off.
Yeah,
and I
it
think
did.
that sounds like
pissed a lot of
rage
people off.
baiting. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah,
It was.
100%. They
It
did that
was.
shit on purpose and be like, John Cena was like, all right, imagine if I gave up on my final match.
You did.
I think that's
well,
perfect.
But that's it.
I think
they
that's
made
perfect,
a new
though.
big bad villain for the next 10 years, right? Which
He made
eventually
John
makes
Cena give up.
so that's the business look of it, right? Sure.
Yeah.
But maybe this is just me with the state of the world right now. I can't imagine some of those Make-A-Wish kids looking to that moment and going, "Oh, I can give up now." Like, I don't know. That's like, do you see what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
John Cena
there's
gave
so
up.
many
What's the
villains.
point? I'll give up too.
There's so many villains
that's like
in real life right
That's
now.
like some frowning friend shit. That's some frowning friend shit.
Dude, like, I don't know. I've been a lifelong wrestling fan.
3D
so-
Squelden is sad again. John Cena did give up. I looked it up. He gave up. All of that's true.
It's all true.
All of that is true. It's all true.
Oh, no, not
He
3D
did give up.
Squelden.
Yeah, it goes against like everything he says. Like,
It's okay, Mom. I don't need the medicine this time.
no.
No, John Cena told me to give up. It's okay now.
No.
Give up the fight.
You can't see
What's the
me
point?
because I'm giving up.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. But that's what they want you to
That's,
think. So,
Well, it only works if people want to keep watching.
yeah, it's true.
So if people don't turn back in, then it doesn't really help anything. So
Yeah. Hey, John
see.
Cena has a big, long career ahead of him as being a Fortnite character, though, so that's cool.
Yes. Did they bring him back to the shop?
I don't
Did
know.
they bring him back to the shop or no?
They should have.
They
That
should
would
have.
have made sense. I don't know. I haven't
they
checked.
should have put him in the shop for his
Right
last match.
next to Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Her latex. She said that she wanted to be in latex because Fortnite is so iconic.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say.
I think
Sure.
the thing about that is like her character is super customizable. She was probably like, I want to be a Barbie doll, but for the game. And so they were probably like, dude, that's awesome, Kim Kardashian. Let's go. Boom. Ding, ding, ding. All the boxes checked, man. She's got all the clout in the world now. She's on fucking Fortnite. She's famous for being famous. She's got shows because she's famous for being famous. All this stuff.
Yeah, cool, man.
Give us pro drums.
Give
us pro drums.
Hey, where's the pro
Kim.
drums at?
Kim.
Hey, just asking. Pro drums, pro vocalists. Where are they at?
Was there
You're-
ever
What if
anything
we
that
get
came
like
up from
Kourtney
the
Kardashian next before we get pro drums? Get the whole Kardashian.
Did anything
Yeah,
ever happen
that's
from
true.
the she had that low brain activity thing that happened a few weeks ago, and then she gets immediately into Fortnite. I don't know, man. Was there anything
It was
else?
the one that was like it was her denying the moon landing. Be like, yeah, just go on TikTok. You know, it's all the info's there.
She's rage baiting. I can't. I
It's rage baiting.
I
It's
refuse
rage
to
baiting.
believe it.
It's crazy. She's not a real person. No way. Good for
I feel like I
her.
need a brain scan to live in this day and age. At this point, I probably have low brain activity from all this shit too.
I don't know.
Well, who am I
Hey,
to judge?
There's one more thing I want to talk about for sure. It's from a group of people that have very high brain activity, and Alec brought this one up, so I'll let him lead. This is there's an official PS3 emulator on the PlayStation 5 now, kind of.
Okay, hold on. Before we move past the Kardashians,
Oh,
Kanye
great.
once called Kris Jenner Kris Jong Un. All right,
Okay. Cool.
that shit was crazy.
Wow, that guy makes a lot of
shit is
sense. I should
crazy.
look into more things that
Hey.
Kanye West has said that maybe he's right about. Probably not, but who
Don't look-
knows?
Don't look up the
Oh,
Oppo
no, no,
phone
no.
Christmas commercial.
No.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
look that up.
Oh, the
Probably asked the guy that was
Oppo-
in Alex's comments earlier.
Matthias.
No, and
Jesus.
Matthias?
Yeah.
And Matthias?
There we go. There we go. Matthias, the comments.
I heard that
Holy
Kanye
shit.
disavowed what he used to say about certain things
How long until he brings it back?
until he gets off the meds again. Anyways, PS3 emulator.
Brother needs to be medicated. Anyway,
Yeah, forcefully.
medication and mental health is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Real.
what is a real thing as well is that there's official PlayStation 3 emulation on PlayStation 5. And now this doesn't mean you can play whatever fucking game you want that was for the PS3 on PS5. What this instead means is that this is going to open a door to some way, way, way bigger possibilities. And hopefully Sony catches on to this. I follow this guy on my YouTube. He's the PlayStation content creator by the name Mystic. And so he just kind of just talks about, he goes for like the platinums and stuff, talks about lore and history of like PlayStation shit and PlayStation games and all these random like PlayStation little tidbits. It's a good channel. I think he paces it pretty well, and I like watching him. But this one came up in my feed called PlayStation 3 emulation on PS5 is here. And so, like, what does that mean? So there's this game that came out on PS3 in 2013 called Cloudberry Kingdom. And now Jason, I didn't know about this until Jason brought it up. It was published by Ubisoft. And so it probably came out while you were working there, probably.
Right when I was starting, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So it was in 2013. So the interesting about this game is that it wasn't only ported it wasn't just ported over to the PS5. Like, there's a PS5 version of this Cloudberry Kingdom game, but also when you buy it, there's another version of the game called it's called Cloudberry Kingdom PlayStation 3 Edition by Redo Apps. And so the company that ported this version has their own proprietary PlayStation 3 emulation hooked into this version of the game. And now I guess the difference is that there is native upscaling to 1080p, because I guess the game ran at 720p on the PS3. Not surprising. But it's got 1080p, and also you can do save states, much in the same way that Nintendo does their save states on their emulation. Like, they have their own official emulation for Nintendo Online, so they have like their save states and stuff, but their emulation is pretty shoddy and whatever. But this is the first time I think officially we have seen PlayStation 3 emulation, not PS2, because I think PS2 emulation, I think they already do that, or they do that on PS Now, and I don't know if that's like exactly the same thing or not. I'm not entirely sure, but this is the first time we're seeing official PlayStation 3 emulation on PS5. And so, hey, maybe Sony could pick this up and finally bring Metal Gear Solid 4 to PS5. That would be pretty fucking awesome.
The fact that
this will never happen
well
for Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Not fucking happening.
No.
But, no fucking way.
The fact that this is just a third-party studio, not first-party Sony making their own emulator, like, this is crazy. And not even the fact that it's just like, it seems like they did it on a lark. Like, they have it already as a native PS5 app, but also, hey, this is the PS3 version with all these other cool things with an emulator we built for this game.
Why not? There you go.
Why go through all the trouble? Right? What's their future plans? This can't be the only time they want to use this technology. It's already built, right? They could do this for a whole bunch of other different PS3 games that they acquired the rights to. Right? Why couldn't they?
Yeah, so I think it's the company that did this port, Redo Apps. I think it's them that is like solely in charge of this. So I don't know if there's any other studios out there that are experimenting with PS3 emulation on PS5 and then releasing it and like getting Sony's permission to do all this shit. I don't know, but this could be the start of something fantastic, and I really hope we could see more PS3 stuff natively ported forward using the new systems, or I guess like the new generation's fucking hardware. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It could mean a lot. It also could mean nothing.
Yeah, maybe
very much could mean nothing.
It's cool nonetheless. It could mean something bigger for the future, or not. We'll see. Yeah.
One last thing that I want to end with, and this literally just popped up in my feed, and it's funny because I mentioned this on stream today. But there's a long form video called "The Story of Rock Band Japan."
Oh, and maybe I watched that. Maybe it's good.
You did watch it?
I watched the whole thing.
I was gonna watch it. I was gonna watch it tonight. Yeah, no. I like this guy's like long form videos, and so he's been doing this for a hot minute now, and he's actually gained quite a pretty big audience because he got one video that popped off like a month. He had a video popped off. You know, this is funny because it circles back around. So it was a video about physical PC games, talking about physical media and stuff like that. And I think the thumbnail is GTA 5, which is 7 discs to install.
That's
infamously.
Crazy.
But good for him because he makes some cool stuff. I remember seeing his Riffmaster video. But yeah, no, that Rock Band Japan video, if it's good, then
it is good.
Yeah,
it's a very good.
Put it out there.
You'll get sucked in within the first minute or so. I was, at least. It has a very compelling
I'm
art
sucked
style.
in just from the video itself, man. You know?
Yeah, the concept is great, but like the visuals that he's able to do and like the way he's describing the concept is very interesting, and like it's a very in-depth look at what Rock Band Japan was supposed to be, why it didn't happen, like various economic and just like societal reasons why Rock Band Japan would have not worked. It's a very interesting video. I didn't know much about Rock Band Japan other than that it was planned and never happened. But this was a very good video. I suggest you all go watch it. Go check out Wolf397 on YouTube. Go watch the story of Rock Band Japan.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It was very good.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Anything else you want to talk
is
about
there
before we
anything else
hop
to
out? I got nothing.
This is a pretty funny yap session.
Yeah, fun little
say.
yaps.
I hope anybody who's listening right now, thanks for listening to the end.
I'm afraid that anything I say is going to get taken into something else that we shouldn't go into. So I've been very cautious. I'm like,
you know what? I think we can hard stop it here. I think we're good.
Wait, what were you thinking? What were you thinking about doing? Broadly, I don't get it. Was it going to be in relation to when our next episode comes out?
When does our next episode come out?
Christmas Eve.
I was going to say I don't even know what you're referencing. I'm like,
not this episode, but the next episode will be coming out on Christmas Eve. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Happy holidays from the Lore Hero crew, including JP. He would say the same if he was here, which he is. But we'll be able to say this next week because that's going to be the one. But yeah, enjoy time with your family. Enjoy everything else. Enjoy the holidays. Thank you guys for watching so much. Appreciate it, and we'll see you next week on Christmas Eve. Bye.
Bye.